Hello everyone and welcome back to the flight deck. We're back down in Victorville in Southern California, the airplane processing facility. We're picking up the second of our 3 airframes going to Cetan, Boeing 737-700s. This one we're flying up to Denver International Airport today. That's our central hub. So let's hop on board, get the aircraft programmed, fired up, and ready to go. Alright, we're on board. Another beautiful Southern California day out there. Just going to do a quick weather check and see what our winds are doing. It shouldn't be an issue for cloud cover or anything. It looks like we're pretty much skies clear. Winds are 360, 6 knots gusting to 13, so we'll be taking off on runway 03 once again. Just bringing up our routing information and we can start getting everything set up. So parking brakes are on. Battery is on and guarded. Standby power is auto and guarded. Emergency lights are armed, guarded. Ground power is connected. Just confirm. Lights to steady. And while we're up here, we'll turn up the panel light there. IRS's left and right to nav. Passenger signs will leave. Well, we'll put on, doesn't matter, force of habit and completion of the checklist. Electric hydraulic pumps are coming on. The yaw damper is coming on. Window heats are coming on both sides. Left aft fuel pump is coming on. There we go. And we'll start our APU. Start switch on. And APU starting. Just waiting for it now. There she goes. Once again, wide assortment of aircraft down here. Waiting for it to come back and stabilize, and as soon as we get the APU gens available, blue light will come on here. We'll switch over to the APU. There we go. APU generators 1 and 2 coming on. APU lead air is now on. Packs left and right will go to auto. Isolation valve is open. So down to the FMC we go. First thing I'm going to do is come in here and enter in our amounts for how much we are now carrying. So prepped the aircraft for us. Our fuel for today's flight is, turn that up while I'm here. $12283. That's in pounds. 12,200 pounds of fuel. We'll return. We'll go to payload. 0 passengers. 0 passengers. 0 cargo. 0 cargo. So the aircraft is pretty much empty. Alright, it's good. We'll just come down, turn you up, and for completeness, we'll get Rogers. He's out doing the walk around. And into the FMC we go. So all our nav data and everything is accurate. That has been inputted. We'll go to our left GPS for our location. There we go. And into our route. So we are flying out of Kilo Victor Charlie Victor. And we are heading to Kilo Delta Echo November.
Center Southwest.
And this is flight uniform Kilo Victor 9900. And we're going to enter in our route manually. That's not a long one. Just looking for it. There she is. So we are going direct to Delta Echo Alpha, Delta Alpha Golf. And that will be the one in the northern hemisphere. We are then going via the Juliet 146 airway to DICE, D-I-C-E-E. And then we are going direct to Bump, B-U-M-M-P. And then we're taking the Ski 3 arrival into Denver. So we're going to activate and execute.
Flight 1898 LA Center, that's the outbound.
So our departure is going to be on runway 3. It'll be direct out, turning to that first waypoint. Our arrival, however, is going to be the ILS runway 16 right.
You're at contact.
And as mentioned, we are going in on the Ski 3.
Airport via as filed. On the game 7000.
And we are going to transition.
34.0. 34.0. Sporting with Fox, you meet there at 6,700.
We'll speak out here for a little while longer.
Okay, rest. And sporting, you know, it's not either. Sporting with Fox, can't turn 20 degrees west, get traffic at 11 o'clock, about 5 miles northeast, 6,500 indicated as well. I thought he was fine before, but just looks like he's level off 6,500 type aircraft, and now it's not got to.
We're going to start our climb right now.
Okay, Fox, Roger.
And the
altimeter 3014. You know, look up that traffic. He is on a converging course. We'll have to talk about 4 miles now.
Oh, we're looking. We've got him on.
Thank you.
Let's go off
802 LA Center, Roger. Just let me know if you pick up in the LT.
Petitioner, just to be safe. It gives us a little bit more
2546 LA Center, 136.77. 2677.
Lower legs, we're direct out. Bump and then ski, so you can go there. And that gives us a direct in. And there's our flight levels down.
And 14 Fox, it looks like he's leveling off there. I'm showing 6,400 indicated, or I'm talking about 2 miles.
So that is our routing all done. We can now get ready to do our calculations for our departure. So our gross weight today is 96.6. Again, we're working in pounds. North America. And an American-based airline. It's 12.2. Reserves for today's flight are 1.6. Cost index of 25. Flight level today. High.
Higher than 8,500. You have additional traffic, so talk about
winds are going to be
263
at 35.
8,500, no higher.
Transition altitude of 18,000 is correct. We'll go to our N1 limits, so we're going to go into our calculator.
And they're reporting a Foxtrot. Contact SoCal approach on 125.3. Let them know you're looking for that
that
traffic.
information in.
25.3, reporting a Foxtrot.
Runway 03, we'll get the weather.
And flight 1898, contact UMO approach
And
134.7.
our departure weight of 96659. Oh, you won't. Weight distance 9.
Currently 802, yes, traffic is 011, almost over Fox. 10 miles, I'm starting that. The name's at Con 8,500.
Pounds, no, kilograms, 43844. And our calculations show us we have a cell temp of 47 degrees. We are doing a 24K full takeoff. That is good. It's going to be a flaps 1. Let's come over to the winds. 320 at 8. Go back.
Reach 99 or less.
There's our CG. And our runway remaining is 3,900. There's our V speeds of 108, 110, and 117. Alright, so that's all entered in. We are good with everything there. We can do our test. There's Mach speed. Stick shaker for the stall warning is good. In-out test looking good. Fire test. Fire alert. Engine 1, Engine 2 APU. That's all good. And our systems.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Reach 99 LS.
Low. Airspeed. Low.
So 3017 is our altimeter. That's set there and set there. Takeoff data is all set. Cruising altitude and landing, we're going to 39,000. And landing elevation in Denver. Just grab the chart. Is 5450.
LA Center Southwest 630.
That's why she's called Mile High.
13,000 on day 4. So 630 LA Center, commenting ball
450
230.
is set.
Maintain level 230 Southwest.
Alright, MCP. We have a departure heading here at Victorville of 031 degrees. We're going to be going right to 39,000. And 117 plus 20 is 137 for our speed on initial climb. There we go. So that is all set. Flight director is now coming on. Both sides. Radios are set. And we can get everything disconnected. So over to our ground services. We can have them release the GPU. Pull the stairs. And remove the wheel chocks. Door is closed and the stairs are being moved away. Alright, we are good to start up.
Hello, LA Southwest 3022, 10.
Starting on the stand, and we'll track you from here.
So 3022 LA Center, climate tape hold 230.
So anti-collision light will go on.
3022.
Center punch at 562 at 11, climbing 13.
And before we go, I want data, traffic, our train and traffic, and centered 20 miles and traffic. Alright, we are good for start on the stand. So, fuel pumps are all coming on, and we have no fuel in the center tanks, so we don't have to worry about them. Packs are coming off. Ignition mode selector is both. Engine to start, switch to ground. Here, it's starting to rotate.
630, reaching 16,000, start to Tijuana.
Reaching 16,000, direct Tijuana, Southwest 630.
And we have 2.0, fuel on. The ignition mode selector is
Southwest 630, contact Valley Center, 119.95, good day.
ignition mode selector is to both.
Southwest 630.
And we can come down and start, switch to ground. There's N1 rotation. And 2.0 adding fuel.
FlyUK 562 LA Center, 119.95, have a nice day.
1995 for
We have
562.
fuel flow and 2 rotation.
LA Center is moved to
Engines coming up.
802, so sorry, you wanted to cancel far and try to be a part of the
18, we
Senate
should
Bureau,
get
is that
starter
what
cutout.
802, Roger, cancel 514, make sure press the for view
Starter
part by
cutout,
following,
starting
our
engine 1.
2510 is positive.
Yes, we'll stay on push today and we'll stay with you for the
Southwest
N1 rotation.
265 to 240.
So 2011 Nvidia
going down as the air starts flowing past the gauge.
3014.
No fuel yet,
Cynthia, the
so it's just getting a cooler breeze.
10,000, Southwest 20.
As we add the fuel and we get ignition,
South 3022, contact Valley Center,
there we go.
119.95, have a nice
It's
day.
starting to come up.
1995 Southwest 3022. Yeah.
And starter cutout at 18.
573
There we
Dublin
go.
LA Center, Roger, thermal altimeter 3010.
To the overhead.
17,000, do you want to continue to climb up there?
Generators 1 and 2 are
Alright.
not yet. Generators 1 and 2, there we go, are done. Engine 1 and 2 start switches are overdue continuous. Probe heats coming on both sides. NTI is not required. Engine 1 and 2 bleeds are on. Packs are to auto. Recirculation fan, there's only one in this aircraft, is auto. Isolation valve is closed. APU bleed is off. APU is going off. It is a flaps 1 takeoff. Flaps 1 position number 1. Elevator trim 4.23. Right about there. Flight controls. Full left, full right, neutral, full forward, full back, neutral, left rudder, right rudder, neutral. Engine instruments are all looking good. We'll put the information up there. We can now arm VNAV level change and heading select. Can't do LNAV. We're on a direct out, not a SID. Auto throttle is armed. Warning recall is good. Auto brake or
LA November 40, Papa Lima out of 19,000 across thermal at 16.
Taxi light
Airport, Papa Lima, LA.
is coming on. Parking brakes are off. We'll clear that, and we are good to
2011,
taxi out.
380 knots to greater, disregard the speeds on the arrival.
300 knots to greater will disregard the speeds on the arrival, Southwest 2011.
There we go. Blowing some dust around, I'm sure. There's everybody there watching. As you head out.
MX is sending me to LA. Send me to OLOC, send me to 13000, San Diego, altimeter 3014.
Yeah, the OLOC arrival says maintain 2000 or 70.
The MX is sending me to, I just want to verify the altitude at 12,000.
We'll head up here to our taxi line. And head down to
Center, good day,
runway
2845, flight level 250, descending 240.
2045 LA,
via Charlie 2.
12000, San Diego, altimeter 3014.
Alright, we're going to hold short here while we do our final get ready checks. Otherwise known as pre-departure. There's our fuel flow is looking good. V-speeds are in. MCP is all set and programmed. Position lights going steady and strobe. Taxi lights off. Runway turnoff lights and landing lights are on. Transponder set 2000 is on. We have our traffic on. We're going to move out now. This is the north runway. We're not going to be taking it. We're going to go to 03. So we're going to just pull out onto it and then continue our turnaround onto 03. You can kind of see the end of it there ahead of us. And how it splits over here. This is 3.5.
Okay, transport
We had a bigger
3448,
aircraft, 47 or 777, we use that one. Alright, we are here and lined up. So, clock is running. Runway identified, engines to 40%. Brakes are released. We are rolling and takeoff power is set.
Southwest 2011, SoCal approach 124.35.
Southwest 2011, 124.35, after day.
Southwest 2045, crossing Trixie intersection, Nvidia 270.
Very low takeoff speed because we are so light.
And Delta 2045, contact SoCal approach 124.35 today.
Can you verify that last restriction of Delta 2045?
Just 945 is after trick speed 200 and at trick speed 270 knots. But
and VNAV, LNAV are on.
Like your choice. And total approach 124.35.
Alright, we'll make the restriction Trixie at 270 and approach 12435 Delta 24.
And autopilot is
2845
engaged.
2435.
Sorry, that's what I had. 2435 Delta 2845.
Exit at 750, 126.77. Have a nice day.
So positive rate of climb, autopilot command A is on, auto brakes off, landing gear lever powered off, engine start switches off, runway turn off lights are
Morning,
off.
LA, United 2358, descending through 27 for 240.
Cabin is
Smooth ride so far.
doing its thing on the pressurization.
United 2358, send me to Lucky, except maintain 10,000.
Forward there.
3014.
Alright, descend via
route.
Lucky, except maintain 10,000.
Flaps were through 190, speed check, flaps retracting.
Except maintain 12,000, Palomar altimeter 3012.
12,000
We are cleared through transition, so we're going to go to standard pressure. And we are on our way to Denver. Flight time today is estimated at about 2 hours. Nice 4,750 foot per minute climb rate as we do rocket ship imitation. And here is 10,000 feet, so landing lights are off. Kevin is pressurizing.
November 8, Papa Lima, contact hotel approach,
Seatbelts
125.3.
come off.
25-3, have a nice day. Keep up.
And we are on our climb out.
Mooney 024, I'm so sorry, coming a little bit from there.
So I'll give you a few views as we do this flight out northeast towards Denver. Enjoy, and we'll catch up with you for the descent briefing. Alright, we're descending down towards Denver. We're coming up for 20,000 feet over the Rockies. A little bit of turbulence as we come down. We're getting bounced around slightly, but the weather seems to have cleared a little bit. We just have some cloud around 22,000 feet as we can see around us now. Winds have shifted though. They're now more out of the north, so we're going to be landing on runway 35 left, and we're all set up for that. See a little bit of traffic in the area. And we're looking good. It should be a pretty simple straight in approach for 35 left and then exiting the runway to the left once we're down on the ground. So we've gone in, we've set up our ILS frequencies, we've set up the VOR on field frequency as well. You can see we're now 50 miles away from Denver. We're coming up for 20,000 feet. Winds are 040 at 8 knots. And we're going to be starting to slow down in a second. We got to be at 250 knots when we hit BGD. And then we're going to be making that little bit of a right turn and slowing down to 210 by Teller at 11,000 feet when we're going to be turning in for the intercept on the ILS. We've already switched over to the local pressure of 3017.
Denver, American 437, check 2830.
And cabin is
2145, 360.
pressurizing normally.
Roger.
There's our slowdown. And we're heading down to 250, making our turn.
3719, checking in.
And we're going to continue our descent we have to be at 3,000 at Craig and 13,000 at Craig, 11,000 at Teller, and 210 knots. So we're a little bit fast, so we're just going to come out on the speed brake a bit, help us slow down. Looking good on the TCAS, no traffic around us, so hopefully we'll be okay coming into land. And the speed coming back to 250 knots, below 18,000 feet now. And coming over the Rockies, a little bit of snow on some of the higher peaks. Not too bad as of yet. For the rest of it.
10 craft into Sonoma Airport. You got your parachute activity 10,000.
Slowly keep zooming in.
Keep all over 230. 0, just have to maintain 7,000.
The airport we're landing at is third-party payware, so it should look nice.
Southwest 1339, pursue direct Joe
Give us
Bob
a little bit of extra
maintain 13,000.
feeling for it, since we're going to be flying out of it fairly frequently with Cetan.
Skywest 6948, set to maintain 8,000. Sky 6292, X-Plus, third on Zulu, range 16 right.
Zulu, 16 right, Sky 6292.
Silver approach, Molly 2, number circle below 12,000.
34 miles out from the airport.
There's two targets about a mile east
It's off in this direction. Once we get over the Rockies down into the more flatter area here of Colorado.
Ticket site, Frigate through, get a mile 2. Denver approach, southwest 1970, with you out of 23-2.
Winds are negligible around here. You can see it flashing on and off. There's not a lot happening wind-wise at the moment.
96, cleared for approach running 16 right.
Yeah, approach. B7 approach around 16 right, but 96.
Skywest 6948, stern left heading 250, maintain 7,000.
507 tower 6948.
Southwest 1970, Denver first morning,
That's you down in the hills. Foothills of the Rockies.
97.
So we're only 7,000 feet to go to our platform altitude.
Polaris 986, contact tower 135.3, good day.
See, we're going to come down here to Teller and then make the turn up towards
4784 with you
Krupp, which is our entry point into the
4784,
approach.
approach 20, but approach running 17 right, altimeter 3022.
Alright, we'll find a visual 179, with 4784.
We're starting to slow down a little bit.
Denver, 10 o'clock, 1 mile.
Golden 5, tower 6948.
We're going to be down around 210 knots. We'll give it a little bit of assistance again.
Skywest 4784, fly your present heading back
Help
down.
us get that speed down.
Alright, present heading, Skywest 4784.
Southwest 1970, proceed direct Joe Bob on the localizer, set to maintain 13,000.
13,000 direct Joe Bob, on the way, south 1970.
So looks like the winds are coming around a little bit more to the east. So we should have a crosswind from the right. Not a lot, just about 5 knots.
Skywest 6948, contact tower on 133.3, good day.
And there's the speed coming back. So we have to be above 12,000 at Gnarly. So we've got a very low rate of descent at the moment. What we can do now, below 250 knots, we're going to go down to flaps 5 in increments. That'll help pitch the nose down slightly and help with the a little bit slower speed we're going.
Skyway 69, or Skyway 6292, contact tower 135.3, good day.
So we're going to go
Okay,
speed
we're at
intervention
52.
here. We don't want to be slowing down
West Air 699,
too much
quick
yet.
key cleared on a Blue Rain 1, that's 7 right.
And flaps 5. Once it's at 210. There's our turn.
Southwest 1339, descend and maintain 10.
And now bring our speed back to 180.
West 1330.
Now we'll go to flaps 10. So we're 11,000 feet. We're going to do our 10,000 foot checks now since we're getting close. So cabin pressure is good. Landing lights coming on. Runway turnoff lights are coming in. We'll put the aircraft logo lights on. Ding the cabin. There's nobody there. It's all fine. So, approach checklist. Nav course and frequencies are done and checked. Speed brakes are armed.
South 1695, different departure, go to contact. Finally, keep level 230.
Approach mode, not yet. We have our brakes set
Southwest
to
3103, kind of different center 133.95.
So we're not yet picking up the ILS.
Southwest 952, kind of different center 133.95.
So Krupp we have to be at 11,000. And then Chola 10,000. Selby
Denver Southwest 1284 out
9,000.
of flight level
And
215, descending.
Diamond, where we're going to intercept at 7,000.
1284, Denver approach, plan Harnett, Blue Rain 17 right, down for 3021.
Okay, Arnett Zulu 17 right, Southwest 1284.
Skyway 4784,
We'll
flight
hold speed 180 till
330,
6 miles.
4784.
Currently 18 miles out.
Southwest 1970, descend and maintain 10,000.
There's the localizer coming in. So, arm the localizer.
Southwest 1339, Denver is 2 o'clock at 20 miles. Set 1339, cleared to depart range 16 left, just join the final
Localizer is
outside
in
curve.
capture.
Alright, clear for the visual to 16 left, and we'll join outside Kurt, Southwest 13.
And there's our
1852,
turn.
different departure, go to contact.
And we're starting down. Airport's directly ahead.
Rockaway out 30, traffic now about a mile southwest of the 89,500.
Skywest 4784, it's fighting 350.
We're on the descent path. There's 10,000 feet at Chola. And a glide slope is there, so we're going to arm approach mode. Glide slope armed, glide slope captured. Lights are all on. So it's now it's gear and
Runway 8, line up and wait for
flaps.
just a moment for your release.
Runway 8, what's your flight? 9.
We're 15 miles out, so keep our speed up, as mentioned. See the airport, a lot of runways. There's like five or six north-south runways here. And there's the apron over there. looks like 4 north-south runways and 2 east-west runways.
Sky 5632, contact
taxiways.
departure. Forward to departure.
There's 2 here and 2 over here, and then there's 1 south and 1 north going east-west. As you can see, winds are kind of off to our side right now. 12 miles to go.
4630, runway 17 right at the full length. Line up and wait. Be just a moment for your release. Waiting for that 73 in the upwind there. What's up right full length? 4630.
No traffic.
United 1845, contact departure on 128.45.
For departure, good day, United 1845.
And there's the
Bravo
mountains
Sierra, and
off
then
to
call the
our
ramp.
left.
Bravo Sierra to the ramp, Delta 1206.
Turn right at the first high speed if you're able. That'll take you straight into the ramp.
Just 10 miles, we'll come down to 165. Start slowly easing that speed back.
November 300, taxi into Lima 1. You can remain with me. Take care. 4630, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff, flighting 170.
Up here we're at the bottom end of the field.
Frontier 987, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, maintain 10,000 and flight runway heading for Victors.
Runway heading 10,000, clear for takeoff, runway 8, Frontier 987.
Center 1892, Denver Tower, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 8, line up, wait, United 1892.
Yeah, we're going flaps 40. 108 is our reference plus 5, so that'll be a 113 for our approach. Again, we are very light, so we're going to be going pretty slow.
Tower, 711, RNAV, repeat Zulu, 17 right.
It's flaps 25.
Frontier 711, Denver Tower, runway 17 right, cleared to land. Wind 1006.
There's our 113.
Get an 1892, RNAV Royal, runway 8. Cleared for takeoff,
1,000 to
wind
go.
calm.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV Royal,
Flaps 30.
Got 5104, Denver Tower, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 8, line up and wait, Sky 6104.
Got 4630, continue on the
And
170 heading and
flaps
contact
down,
departure
3 green.
128.45.
Lights are on.
Continue the setting 2045, Sky
No
4630.
cautions.
Frontier 987, turn right heading 170, vectors on course.
170, Frontier 987.
See the big flat plane here, so winds are going to howl a bit.
Yeah, 403, thank you.
Got 5104, RNAV to Royal, runway 8, clear for takeoff when called.
Yeah.
Glide
I'm
slow.
going by the lights.
Glide slow.
Got 4765, Denver Tower, runway 8, line up and wait. Frontier 987,
High.
contact departure 128.45.
2845, Frontier 987, good day.
Take care, United 1892, contact departure. You guys have a great flight.
Landing.
1892, good day, sir.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
And we are down. Reverser's on.
Guys 4765, RNAV to Kidding, runway 8, clear for takeoff when called.
Well, looks like FSLTL has decided to put traffic in front of us.
Denver Tower, Q on 3714, visual 16 right.
And it doesn't want to
3714,
remove
Denver
it.
Tower, runway 16 right,
Anyway.
clear to land. 16 right, clear to
Auto
land,
brakes
Q on
off.
3714.
We're going to get off at M6 here. We'll ignore him. Auto brakes
Guys
disengaged.
5104, connect departure, good flight.
Yeah. We'll look away. Looks like they've decided to turn around and use the other runway. That's the problem with AI traffic sometimes, but that's good. At least we're going to have some
Unit
traffic
617 on
around
Royal
here.
runway 8, cleared for takeoff when called.
Takeoff runway.
Yeah, they're landing from the north.
Altimeter 4251, Denver Tower, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 4251.
Alright, we're going to go flaps up, speed brakes up. Landing lights off, turn off lights on, taxi lights on.
617 is approaching 4 Echo with Victor.
At a 617 Denver ground behind the RJ, runway 8, taxi to Mike.
Behind the RJ is
Taxi into the gate.
Mike to runway 839.
We're going to go into Concourse Alpha. It's fairly busy here. There's the famous terminal building over there. And then I think you take
Denver ground, runway 8, all the
shuttle train out to all
RJ, no
these
pressure.
concourses.
Q-line 5414, call the ramp now, advise me inbound.
Yeah, we're just going to look for the first open gate and we'll park up. And he's pushing out.
United 2363, approaching 4 Echo with Victor.
Again, there, I got rid of him.
United, what were your numbers?
Didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work on the other one. So they made some changes in it. One way you could get rid of aircraft like that that are nearby and they're going to interfere with you. Second, when you're on the ground, it prioritizes traffic on the ground. Then there's an even split up to about 20,000 feet, and then after that, it prioritizes aircraft in the air, so it gives you a little bit more to see. We're going to come in here at gate Alpha, it's at 52. Let's go to this side where the sun is. Figured I'd run LTL just to see what it was like after the update. Certainly a lot more traffic on the ground. And it's going to go up a little bit here. And here we are. Welcome to Denver. Jetway. Great. So, parking brake will go on.
At 736 Denver ground, follow company from the right, please, to runway 8.
Set our chocks, get our ground power. As soon as we have ground power, we'll switch over. There we go. So, fuel control levers are off. Fuel pumps coming off.
Plus 4969 Denver ground, hello, runway 8, taxi to Lima, hold short Zulu.
But that steady logo light will come off. Ground equipment is coming in.
At 403 tower on 3530.
Isolation valve.
And can you just verify your sign runway
open.
8, please?
And the flight directors turn off.
03 monitor test.
Engines are spooling down.
And 403 to tower.
And we will request the jetway. Here she comes. No baggage or anything as we are empty on this delivery flight. So guys, thank you very much for joining us on our flight to Denver. This is the second of 3. We already did one to San Francisco. Now we have this one. Our next delivery flight will be from Victorville to our East Coast base in Miami. Hope to see you then. Take care. Bye for now.